jazz, for a lot of people, was a way, from Jean-Paul Sartre, for Boris Vian, for all those people, it was a way of fighting against the conformism, fighting against the spirit of Vichy, fighting against the German atmosphere. It was a symbol of the resistance, not only because it was American, but it was to a music created by blacks. And that was important when you are fighting against a racist government.
By 1943, as Allied forces liberated Sicily and southern Italy, the Nazis banned even the word jazz in the rest of occupied Europe. In defiance, Parisian musicians simply changed the titles of American tunes and kept right on swinging. In the Mood became Ambiance, Holy Smoke, Joyeuse Fumée, and Count Basie's Jumpin' at the Woodside turned into Dansons dans la Clairière. Occupied Paris saw a flowering of jazz music not seen there since the 1920s. Rebellious French fans called themselves Zazous, after the frantic scatting of one of their idols, Cab Calloway. And because they could not see American performers in person, they looked to their own homegrown jazz heroes instead, including the master of the guitar, Django Reinhardt. Reinhardt was born in a Gypsy encampment in Belgium and had never even heard jazz till he was 20 years old. In 1930, someone played him a record of Louis Armstrong's Dallas Blues. He wept at the beauty of it and determined to learn to perform this astonishing music for himself. He learned it so fast that soon he and the French violinist Stéphane Grappelli were leading their own band, the Quintet of the Hot Club of France. During the war, Reinhardt soon found himself the toast of Paris, the best jazz musician in a city starved for jazz and the liberty it symbolized. His left hand had been severely disfigured in a fire, but Reinhardt managed to play with such power and imagination that once, the great classical guitarist André Segovia demanded to know where he could get a copy of the music he was playing. "You can't," Reinhardt laughed. "I just made it up."
Jazz is a music which can incorporate many other kind of music. And Django used his gypsy roots to incorporate some element of the gypsy music in jazz, and it goes well. The idea of combining the sound of a guitar and a violin was very, very new at that time. It's wonderful. I think Django is one of those musicians, a little bit like, I think, Charlie Parker. You have an impression that they never played a wrong note. Never.